Alright. What is going on, guys? It is Big Juice 785 coming at you with a tier list today. And today we're going to be ranking my favorite Saiyan transformations from Dragon Ball. So let's hop right into it. Okay, so on the first one right here, we have False Super Saiyan, is what this one is called. It is when Goku got enraged against who was he fighting? He was fighting Lord Slug in the Slug movie from Dragon Ball Z, and his hair stuck up on end, and he had the same Super Saiyan aura, but he wasn't a full Super Saiyan. Plus, he had the Berserk eyes. So that was cool. That was cool. That movie. But to me, I'm gonna say this is well, I'm thinking it's either gonna be C tier or D tier, because it was cool, but it wasn't the best. To me, anyway. This is completely, my opinion on things here. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it in D tier for right now. But as we keep going through stuff, if I mess something up and I need to go back and adjust it, then yeah, we'll go back. Okay. Okay. The next transformation we have, Super Saiyan Rose, right here. That is when Goku Black. For those who don't know, Goku Black, there was a god of universe. What universe was he in? Was Zamasu in universe 10 or 11? I'm fixing to Google it. What universe was Zamasu from? Universe 10. Okay, so yeah. So Zamasu was a Supreme Kai in training in Universe 10, and he wanted to create a world of no mortals. He wanted gods only. And he used the Super Dragon Balls to swap bodies with Goku. And so this was Goku Black, an evil counterpart from the future. And he unlocked his own god version of Super Saiyan called Super Saiyan Rose. Really cool transformation. Goku Black was a cool character. He's going right into the B tier for me. I don't think that's A tier. That's going in B tier for me. Okay. Next up we have, this is a manga page right here, but this is Super Saiyan Blue, if I'm not mistaken, because, yeah, through the rest of the list we don't have any. So this is Super Saiyan Blue. A tier, automatically. Automatically A tier. A tier. Super Saiyan Blue is awesome. So what we have, Super Saiyan Blue, what it is it's Goku when he first became a Super Saiyan God, which would be this. Sure, this is Vegeta in Super Saiyan God right here. We'll go ahead and I'll throw that right up next to Super Saiyan Blue, because I love God mode. So, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue is stylized as SSGSS in the abbreviation, which is Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. So it's when you take Super Saiyan God and you merge it with Super Saiyan 1, and it becomes Super Saiyan Blue, and it's like an even more powerful version of your God mode, which was in theory basically what Rose Goku Black, Super Saiyan Rose, had whenever he went Super Saiyan, because he was a god in a mortal's body, and Goku was a mortal using godly ki that he gained. So it's yeah, it's awesome. And of course we have God mode, and the red hair was just so amazing. We'll go into God mode a little bit. Vegeta got God mode just from training by himself with Whis. He was able to unlock God mode by himself. He didn't have to go through the ritual that Goku did with the 5 or was it 5 pure-hearted Saiyans? Yeah. Yeah, because it was Vegeta, it was Goku, it was Vegeta, Gohan, Trunks, Pan, in Videl's stomach, or well, inside Videl. I think that's it. No, Goten. Yeah, it was Goten. So it was Trunks, Goten, Vegeta, Gohan, and Pan. Yeah, and then then you fuse that power and you become a god. Yeah, that was cool. Okay. The next one we have here is Super Saiyan 2, Teen Gohan. Super Saiyan 2 was cool. You guys are probably not gonna like me for this, but I'm putting it in B tier. Super Saiyan 2 never really was one of my favorites. It never really was. When Gohan first went Super Saiyan 2 against Perfect Cell in the fight it was one of the coolest moments in Dragon Ball Z. But no. Gohan was never one of my favorite characters to begin with anyway. So, yeah, Super Saiyan 2 was cool, but it wasn't, in my opinion, it wasn't super cool. But, next up on the list, we have Golden Great Ape, or as I've heard it called, Super Saiyan Ape as well. It is this version, this Great Ape right here. It's basically the Super Saiyan version of the Great Ape. And that form is achieved right before they become a Super Saiyan 4, usually. So this is from GT. D tier. I'm also putting Great Ape in D tier. I didn't care for that either. The whole thing with Saiyans, when they're born with tails, and if a Saiyan looks at the full moon, they will transform to a Great Ape, called an Uzaru, and it will increase their power times 10. But they'll have no control over themselves. They'll be just a raging beast, and basically this is just the more powered up version of this, and didn't care for either of them, really. Okay, next up on the list we have Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, which is awesome. You know what? I just realized by looking on this list that Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta is not on this list. Okay, well, Blue Vegito's going in A tier, because Vegito's cool. Vegito is the fusion of Vegeta and Goku by the Potara earrings given to them by Universe 7's Supreme Kai. You put an earring, one on your right ear and one on the left ear, and then you fuse together for like an hour or something like that. It's originally in the original lore, it's supposed to be forever. You join forever, but Vegeta and Goku don't. They fuse together, and then of course their power is magnified greatly. It's not just the power of both of them together, but it's magnified, and then on top of that they go God Blue mode, and he used that form to fight Zamasu. By far my second favorite arc in Dragon Ball Super was the Zamasu arc, so that was amazing. Next we have Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, S tier. By far, one of my favorite moves Goku did. Granted, he did get energy displacement disorder after he used that, because Kaioken uses such a it multiplies your power the higher you use it, but it burns through your body so fast, it literally almost eats your body, basically, if you use it for too long. But it multiplies your power, and so your speed gets faster, it multiplies your power, strength, speed, all of it, and it's a really, really cool technique that Goku learned early on in the Dragon Ball Z series. I always liked the Kaioken technique, but when he paired it with Super Saiyan Blue when he was fighting against Hit, I'm telling you, one of the coolest fights. So that's going up there for sure. So next up is Super Kaioken on the list. This was from the Fusion Reborn movie, which was a really, really good movie, Dragon Ball Z movie. This was when Goku was fighting Pikkon in the Otherworld tournament after he was dead. This was during the time he was dead after the Cell Saga between him and Majin Buu. So they were fighting in the Otherworld tournament, and this is a combination of Goku going Super Saiyan and Kaioken at the same time. It's a merging of the two, so it was cool. He basically just boosted his own Super Saiyan transformation. Yeah, we'll put that in C tier. That was okay. Yeah. Then I read about what would happen in the real world if you actually did that. Your body would explode if he would have done that. Because the Super Saiyan transformation, when you transform, it speeds up literally everything in your body. Like the cells and everything in your body speed up. That's like when Goku had the heart virus and he went Super Saiyan, the virus sped up and spread through his body super fast. So basically, in the real, see, Goku was dead at this time, so you know he didn't have a physical body, so he could use this technique. But if he was alive and this technique was he to use it, his the energy of the Kaioken would have ate through his body so fast, and he would have just like exploded. So yeah, after I read that, I was like, oh yeah, that's cool, but it's actually not that cool. So, you know, it's a very bad, you know, nobody wants bodies exploding is not very good for your health. Next up, we have Super Saiyan 4, which is really, really cool. Super Saiyan 4. I liked Super Saiyan 4 a lot. Not really from a looks standpoint, but my favorite part about Super Saiyan 4 was when GT Goku, little kid Goku from GT, he transformed into an adult when he went Super Saiyan 4. That's why I loved it so much, because we had adult Goku back. The thing for me about GT that I didn't like is because Goku was a kid. So when he went Super Saiyan 4 and was an adult again, I was like, okay, here we go. This is getting lit. So I'm gonna put Super Saiyan 4 in A tier just because of how awesome it is. A for awesome. So yeah, we're putting that in there. Super Saiyan 3, but it's Gotenks. I hate Gotenks so much. He's so annoying. I hate that character so much. But Super Saiyan 3 is one of my favorite transformations. I'm torn whether to put this in C tier or S tier because I love Super Saiyan 3 so much. But it's okay, so technically this is just a Saiyan's transformation. This is just a Saiyan transformation tier list. This is not a character tier list. So we'll put Super Saiyan 3 in S tier because Super Saiyan 3 is by far my favorite base Super Saiyan transformations, which would be 1, 2, and 3. So yeah, 3 by far, when you get the long hair and your eyebrows disappear, it's Super Saiyan 3 Goku was my favorite. That was my favorite version of Goku, probably. It was my favorite base Super Saiyan deal. Okay, next on the list, Super Saiyan 1 original. The very first time when Goku first exploded into Super Saiyan against Frieza. S tier. Super Saiyan 1 as a child, when I watched this on the TV for the first time, this was the coolest thing I ever saw, ever. S tier, bar none. Of course, the fight took 5 million years to get over with, but still, it was still the coolest thing. Next on the list, we have Ultra Instinct Omen. Now this Goku in the Tournament of Power, when he first unlocked Ultra Instinct. Ultra Instinct Omen. Really cool. More defensive than offensive, and he never did talk. He never could talk when he went Omen. Also known as Ultra Instinct Sign. I'm struggling with where to put this. We'll put Ultra Instinct Sign. Oh, dang. We'll put Ultra Instinct Sign in A tier, and then we'll put Mastered Ultra Instinct in S tier. So Mastered Ultra Instinct is basically when Goku mastered the Ultra Instinct Sign. He mastered it, and his eyebrows and hair turned like a silver color, and so did his pupils. And he had the defensive and offensive power of Ultra Instinct, where Ultra Instinct is a godly technique that the gods and angels use in the series, and it's a fighting technique that it immensely boosts all of your attributes, but the most important thing is it allows you to fight without thinking. Instead of having to think about your moves, your body just automatically dodges and automatically does all these different things. So it's beyond overpowered. And now, of course, in the manga, Goku can transform into Ultra Instinct at will. So he's like the ultimate god. The ultimate god mode. Next up on the list, we have Vegeta Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Mode, which was really cool. This was Vegeta's response to Goku doing Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken in the Tournament of Power, because Vegeta, of course, he got upset again that Goku surpassed him. Goku and Vegeta have a eternal rivalry with each other. They're always trying to get stronger than one another. And Vegeta's always trying to, it seems like he's always one step behind Goku in some kind of a power-up. So, Goku went Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken when they were fighting Jiren in the Tournament of Power, and Vegeta's like, I will surpass Super Saiyan Blue on my own. And then he transformed into this version of Super Saiyan Blue, and I like to think of it as Super Saiyan Blue. Now, do you remember Super Vegeta? If you remember back in Dragon Ball Z, when Vegeta first unlocked the Super Vegeta transformation, it was Vegeta's Super Saiyan transformation, but he buffed up more. I think it's called like Super Saiyan Grade 2 or Super Saiyan Grade 2. Let's look at, I think it's Grade 2 that he had. Super Saiyan 2nd grade. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, Vegeta is Super Saiyan 2nd grade. Yeah, so he had like he was a more buff version of himself. His hair was a little bit more spikier, and he got more powerful. And so I figured that this was, see, Super Saiyan Blue is Super Saiyan Blue is Super Saiyan God filtered through Super Saiyan. So I figured that Blue Evolution was Super Saiyan God filtered through Super Saiyan 2nd grade. And so that's kind of what I got from that, because he had the same body buffs that he had. His hair got a little darker though. It's kind of like that. It's kind of not, but that's just my kind of view. Just my 2 cents on it. I thought it was pretty cool. It's going to go in A tier. And now, finally, my favorite character of all time ever created in the history of Dragon Ball, legendary Super Saiyan Broly. S tier. If there was a tier above, if there was a Z tier above S tier, he'd go right here. He'd go right there. That's where I'm putting him. I'm just gonna hold him up there. Broly's my man. Oh yeah. I just like seeing him. Okay. Yeah, Broly's in Z tier, up above S. So Broly, get above. You better stay above Ultra Instinct. Again. But Broly, the ultimate Saiyan. The Saiyan of exile. The Saiyan who was taken away from his family because his power was too high, enormously high at birth. He was marked a threat and cast away from the rest of the Saiyans, off to a distant planet, and Broly was exiled from planet Vegeta as a young baby because his power level was enormously high. They were going to say that he was a threat to all life, and they wanted to get rid of him, and they were going to kill him, but King Vegeta, Vegeta's dad, said that he was going to exile him instead. So they sent him off to this distant planet, and his dad ended up rebelling against the planet and leaving to go get his son. And Broly ended up becoming a insane fighter, being trained by his dad, and just his innate ability. Broly has this ability, this adaptive power that he can, like, when he's fighting somebody, he can, like, watch you do a move, and then he can learn it instantly. So, like, in the movie, he was able to fire a Kamehameha, and he was able to use instant transmission after watching Goku use it. It was so cool. But Broly's forms, he has a Wrath mode, which, if you watch my Fighters video that I created, that's who I was playing as, was DBS Broly in his Wrath form. This is Broly, that same DBS Broly, in it's called Full Power Super Saiyan, or as in the DBZ fans, they call it Legendary Super Saiyan. That's what I call it. That's his legendary form. He's the Saiyan of legend, the one Super Saiyan that appears every 1,000 years that has the power of Super Saiyan and Great Ape combined. When he transforms into this form, his hair goes green, and he's like 9 foot tall and bulletproof. No joke. Like, he's huge. Let me go over here. Just go over here to DBS Broly forms. Yeah. Like, yeah, here. So we have base Broly, then he goes Wrath mode, then Super Saiyan, then his legendary form, which was so cool. Yeah, he's the ultimate. I'm telling you. He's the coolest Saiyan ever. I'm going to stop ranting about him, because I can go on for hours about how much I love this character. But it's not about the character, it's about the transformation. But it's still cool. It's still the coolest transformation ever. I'm going to leave it there. That's my tier list. I'm sure that a lot of you are going to say something. Some of you probably won't agree with me, but you know what? Leave a comment in the comment section below if you think, you know, what are your thoughts on the Saiyan transformations, and if you want to see more tier lists in the future, you know, shoot me some ideas of what I should make a tier list on, all that kind of stuff. So this has been the tier video on the Saiyan transformations, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.